Tonight, another 1,000 people. I mean, it's fun. I love it. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like.
What do you make a night?
For that, it was 500. Not bad.
$500 a night? That's not bad.
Well, just for this event. This is their event. So they, Hackensack Meridian Health, they had a fucking stilt walker. They paid for a band, Temporary Grace. Have you ever heard of those guys? They're pretty good, actually.
Budget Comb. Is this someone new? What's a Budget Comb? Or did you bet it's somebody who changed their name?
Budget Comb.
Sick is still around. I guess he's been behaving himself. Manfro. What's up? Welcome back, Manfro.
Yeah, Manfro hasn't been around in a while. Happy Friday. Fuck.
Last week and this week, just 2 weeks that were weeks from hell. Glad they're over.
Yeah, I got to listen to you without any in the background driving down to Tiki yesterday. It was like 5 o'clock. Sounded good, man.
What's the window open?
Up here? No, up here. A lot of the times.
Oh, you got to use the app if you listen up here.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm in the car usually, but you were, you sounded good.
Thank you.
Sounded like you should be the PD of the station.
I don't like to work that much, though. That, at least I'm aware of it. But that has really kept me from. I could probably be CEO or at least one of the heads of one of these companies' programming departments and shit had I gone that route, but I just never really wanted to. All I cared about was hanging out and drinking. I can't even plan my own vacations.
Oh, shit. I miss you watching you guys on Friday. What does that mean?
Because we weren't on Friday.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Duh. I forgot today was Friday.
Gary Kelly, what's up?
Yeah, Gary hasn't been. Gary got married, man, and now he's living a married life. Can't join us.
Happy birthday. He says he turns 25 this weekend.
25.
I remember that. My mom called me in the morning. She goes, happy birthday. You're halfway to 50.
Oh.
When you're 25, that's not something you want to hear.
No.
But Gary, happy birthday. You're halfway to 50. It's coming fast, too.
Doesn't it happen fast, bro? Like
from 25 to 50.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I imagine once I get to 50, that's how I feel, I suppose I'll feel like that once I get there, It's years away, but, once I get there.
30 was the best year. Oh, your hubby, Pamster, my hubby turned 50 yesterday. He's halfway to 100.
Happy birthday to him. 33 was my best year. 30-ish. I don't know. The 30s. The 30s were really good.
Yeah, but you go back. Okay, but you look at your 30s now and you say, man, imagine if I was living now in my, doing what I did.
I guess
you do that, yeah.
You always say that. I wish I knew then what I know now, but that's just not the way it works. The only thing you can really hope for is that you do learn from your mistakes and you do at some point know more than you did then. Because there are some people who are still the same and they haven't learned and they haven't grown. And I mean, for example, Harrison Ford, what is he, 80 something? he didn't win an Emmy, this most recent Emmy Awards, and he stormed out of there. Like at 80 plus years old, you haven't learned that awards and things like that are completely meaningless.
It's bullshit, yeah.
That still has such an impact on your life at 80 years old that you storm out. Who cares?
Yeah.
Those things don't mean anything. And to let him, that's the first thing I thought when I read that he was that upset. I'm like, boy, dude, have you learned anything? Have you grown at all? I can see getting mad if you're 21, 25. Jeez.
I guess these people,
really sad.
These people live. You know what's funny is at this podcast studio that I still work with, there's a woman there. She's an Emmy-winning. She does a podcast now. She moved to this area. She used to be in Seattle. She's an Emmy award-winning newscaster, and she's like, "Hey, you guys want some Emmys for for the decor?" And we're like, "Yo, they're Emmys." She goes, "They're just fucking they're just like statues. They mean nothing."
They mean nothing.
And we were like, "Wow." She had like 3 of them or something like that over the course of her career, but she's like, "They mean nothing." Like, you know what? You know how much more money I made? You know how many more jobs I got?
Yeah.
It's just
they mean nothing.
Nothing. I was like, wow, it's fucking crazy.
I mean, it's pretty sad that, like back there, I still have. I won 5 years in a row, but I gave one to Cabby because he was my partner. But I've got these stupid fucking awards on display. You know, New York Broadcaster Association of the Year. Like, that's embarrassing. I guess I figure it's, put them there in a box. But those are meaningless. Those are stupid. Why would I still have those on display? But I mean, 20 fucking years ago.
I think they show that I'm calling Kevin again this evening. He wakes up.
Your call has.
Yeah. No. Okay.
But yeah, no. I think I don't know.
They meant something to me then.
Yeah. Now it's just like like you said, you get older, and it's just. Oof.
And then that 2023 award that I won. What? Ocean or Monmouth County.
Oh, the Ocean Monmouth, yeah.
Air personality or something.
Yeah, but that's, to me, so here's the thing. To me, I think that should mean more because you literally just came on and you were competing against people that were there for 50 years.
But the Mafia is what put me over the top on that.
So what? Who cares?
You guys voted for me on that, and that's why I won that, and that's an unfair advantage. I'll take it, and who cares? Votes are votes. But
let me tell you something. As somebody that worked at the same company you work at now and have listened to the radio at the Jersey Shore because I've worked there for many years, you are by far the best at the Jersey Shore. By far.
Well, thank you.
And I'm not sucking your cock,
I know that anyway. I listen. I hear everybody else.
Oh God!
It's not. I mean, I don't feel like I'm being egotistical by agreeing with you.
Do you feel
it's the Jersey Shore? They're small markets.
Yeah, but
none of those people have ever worked in New York City before.
But like the Rat, which is a legendary, New Jersey. You hear those guys?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Jimmy Steele's good. I like Jimmy in the afternoon. He's my boy. I've never heard the morning show. Carl Kraft and
they're
that weird guy.
Yeah, they're not good. Yeah, Michaela the D-bag. Agreed, Kane. I love listening to the Kane Show in the afternoon. The Kane
You know what,
Show.
though? A lot of Brittany, I got to give Brittany credit, too. She's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, she's good.
I have such chemistry with her. And she's so funny. And we have such opposite beliefs in a lot of but that's what makes it work,
Yeah.
I can call her a name, and she can call me a name, and like she's witty, and like she's the best female I've ever worked with. And I've never met her. I've never seen her in person.
What's crazy is that imagine if you could have hired her at 92.3.
That would have been amazing.
Perfect. Yeah.
But she's the person, she's a meteorologist. She's never wanted to do radio. She was shitty at it for about the first 2 weeks. And she was open, and I'd steer her and I'd teach her. And then I just said, be yourself. There's no rules. Just be your fucking self. Yeah, she's funny. I like her. She makes me laugh.
Yeah, she's good. We should have one of the Mafia members be a guest today. Send out the link. Let them all come in.
No, I don't want to do that. That's a shit show.
I know. Everybody logs in.
It's fine if you do it because you're by yourself and whatever, but.
It is, because what happens is I found out that there's a limitation. So once someone new comes in, you pop them in the screen, it kicks everybody else out.
Oh.
We had like 10 people in here or something like that.
No, not in person, Anthony.
You guys having a Christmas party? Do you know this year?
I don't fucking know. We had it at a pizza parlor last year.
Oh, they used to have it at that place down right near Dee's house. A place on the water when you're going down 35. It's on the left. What's that called? Fuck.
Yes, Carol. She was the one who was on the show, yeah. She says, when are you going to have me on again?
Call
I should
her
do
now.
that one of these days.
Is she up now? Call her now.
No. She's had to put on her makeup and do her hair and fucking all that shit. That's a good idea, Pam. Give the Mafia Member of the Week a short spot. That's a really good idea. Is Gold Coast in? She's not here.
Yeah, she is. She's right there. Good morning, peeps. Happy Friday. She just logged in.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
You want to be on real quick, Gold Coast? I'll send you a link. You can use your phone, computer, whatever you want.
That's not unprofessional, Michaela. That's radio. Just call them up.
I'll wait for your answer, then we'll go live. Irregardless of your answer, we got to get going.
I just have an 8:45 call. So what time is it? That means she can be on 5 minutes. Or she can come on after.
Yeah, sure. How long is it? Well, whatever. Just pop on. Jay, send her the link and pop on when...
I don't have her number. Let's see.
You need her email, don't you?
Yeah, or email. Yeah, Gold Coast, can you put your email in here and I'll invite you? Budget Comb. Do I?
Who is Budget Comb? Who are you? Are you new? Or are you?
It's easier to email Gold Coast. I'll do your Gold Coast. I'll do your email.
She says you have her number.
Yeah, I know, but I don't have it saved, I don't think. Everybody, when
Gold Coast, email me if you can. KaneNYC@gmail. CANENYC. You get it, man, Fro.
I'm the worst producer ever because I don't have Gold Coast M's number saved.
Excellent, Budget Comb.
He wants to come on, Budget Comb. Or
Jennifer Gilbert. Gilbert. Welcome. I love that. That's the best part of that movie. That's the only part of that movie I need to see. Gilbert. Really? What the fuck? God.
What are you doing? What the fuck? My wife's here. My wife's on somewhere listening, I think.
Thank you, Carrie. Thank you. I have experience. My brother. That kind of thing, What's up? Not these two fucking guys. A lot of people popping in. It's been a minute for a lot of these guys. Good to see you here. Okay. There you are, Gold Coast. Let me send the email. And we'll get going. There you go. So just click on that when you're ready. And you should pop right in. All right.
Ready?
Wait. Yeah, I'm ready.
There we go.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yes, it is.
It's Friday!
Wow.
Woohoo! Hell yeah! And we're back!
Glad this week is 2 weeks in a row now. Could not wait for the weeks to end.
Why is that though? Well,
because of what's happened the past
yeah,
couple of weeks.
yeah. The news has been. Yeah, I get it.
Overwhelming sorrow felt by millions of people around the world. I'm finally coming out of it. I finally started getting some sleep. Yesterday was the first day I felt really good. And today I feel really good again.
Good.
Finally got fucking sleep. Anybody else wasn't able to sleep because of just everything?
I think that's 90% of America. Mike, like I told you yesterday, my wife felt the same way. I sent her the video when it happened. She was like, "Why'd you do that?" She hasn't been able to sleep since.
And not to start a Friday show on that note, but we're just glad that Friday is here.
Yeah, well, hey, TGIF. Yeah.
We have the Mafia member of the week joining us in a bit. I won't spoil who it is. By the way, if you're listening on Spotify and Apple and you're like, well, what the fuck? I'm in Mafia. Why can't I be Mafia member? Well, because we don't know you.
Yeah.
If you follow Cousin Rick, he does the Mafia members of the week. Follow him on Instagram and tell him you want to be considered. @ cousin_Rick cousin. If you do that, let him know, because I'd love to feature Spotify Apple people. I want to get to know you people too. You are Mafia. And I get a lot of DMs from people listening on Spotify. We're like, it's cool. You kind of got a whack pack. We hear the same names all the time, and that they pop on and shit like that. They're like, it feels like a whack pack. But I just want to say I'm here too.
What's the criteria to be the Mafia member of the week? Do you have
just
to
listen?
Be like,
the Mafia member of the week? I don't know.
Yeah, Cousin Rick.
Submit. Rick just
submit
picks.
to Cousin Rick. All right.
Rick, he posted a great post about Sister Robin too yesterday.
Yes, he did. That was great.
About the walk for ovarian cancer. That's tomorrow. I think it starts about 8:30. Bradley Beach. All the info's on my Facebook or
Are you
my
going?
Instagram, whatever. What?
Are you going?
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah,
for sure. She'll be in a wheelchair, so we get to push her. I said, "Can I push you?" She's like, "Anybody can push me." Not off the pier, but she's doing all right. Going through a couple things, but she's gonna be fine. She's gonna beat this too.
Yep, she will.
Every single time she's come to a bump in the road, she gets over it easily. Not easily, but she gets over it. And so this is just one of those things.
Yeah,
but it'd be great. At the very least, drop her a line. Just show her that you support her. Find her Facebook page.
Do you agree with Brooklyn Johnny when they say in order to be a Mafia member, you have to have a little mental issue? You gotta be a little
if you're
mental.
listening to this show, you have mental issues. You ain't right in the head.
Yeah,
you ain't right.
You're on the spectrum somewhere. You have a little bit of the tism, whatever you call it.
But all the good shows are hosted by people who ain't quite right.
No.
Tim Dillon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's fucking, I love him. Rogan, he ain't quite, all the good ones, they ain't quite right. I always want to say Adam Sandler. Adam Carolla. Everybody.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not putting this show in with those shows. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not comparing.
No, I get what you mean, though. You got to be a little fucking weird to listen to what we talk about. To celebrate fingers in buttholes and vagina coochie juice. You got to be a little fucked up in the head.
I played the guilty or not guilty game with Brittany on 107.1 The Boss.
I heard that.
Afternoon.
I did. That's when I.
She's almost as fucking disgusting as you are.
Why? Wait. Oh yeah.
She wipes the boogers and she crop dusts and she does all the same nasty things you are. Funnier from her though, especially when I said, "Do you crop dust at the grocery store?" She's like, "Yeah, guilty." I'm like, just imagining a pretty girl just
farting and walking,
getting the walking farts.
I know. Yeah. I think everybody does the booger thing. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what you say.
No, we're not going back there. We're not going back there. We're not going back there.
All right.
Yeah, so what a week. Jimmy Kimmel, he's gone. Kevin Kenny was invited to the show. You know what? I don't want to hear Kevin. Kevin, and don't misconstrue this for me sticking up for Jay. But I guess I kind of am. Kevin, he's been on here before, and he's like, "Oh, this Jay, he'll text you, and then you text him back, and then he doesn't text back. Jay's really bad at texting back, right?" Well, right after the show ended yesterday, I text Kevin Kenny. Right after. Say, "Hey, you want to be on the show tomorrow? Let's do a show." Nothing all day. I'm like, well, I went to bed thinking, well, I guess he doesn't want to be on. Whatever, maybe he didn't see. Maybe he's busy. I wake up this morning, saw that he texted 10:40 last night. Hey, if there's still room, I'm down. I'm good to go. So I texted him when I woke up at 6 o'clock. I said, yeah, I'll send you the link. Let's go. But like, how do you go all day?
Yeah, I know. I'm calling him right now again. I think his phone's off.
Yeah, he's probably sleeping, which is fine. But just saying, don't get on us.
Yeah.
For not texting when you could have all day. What are you doing? No one's that busy. Your phone is, no one sets their phone down for longer than 10 minutes and walks away from it.
No, I agree. You
and
always
we know
have
that.
your phone with you.
You can't lie about that anymore. We know that. We all do it.
And I'm telling you, and same thing with Corey. I text Corey about, randomly about things, and I don't hear back. And he lives on his phone. That's his job.
Right, I know. And he has the Apple Watch where he can get the text on that.
You know what I turned on to my Apple Watch? Have you seen, there's a thing that reads the sound and it tells you if you're going to get like ear damage? Bro, it goes off every 3 minutes because if you fucking put your arm out the window, it's too loud. You're going to get ear damage.
You shouldn't wear the Apple Watch, by the way. I read some really bad things about it. I mean, everything is bad if it emits something, but those are really bad for you.
Really?
Apple Watches? Yeah. Google that shit. Take that fucking shit off. Nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty things to your body. So I was talking to a buddy, Pike. He's in radio as well yesterday. And we catch up. We've known each other since fucking 93, whatever. We catch up every now and again. And he was telling me a story. He works at a radio station in Toledo. And they got this fucking slobby ass boss who just is mean to everybody, and everybody's got to walk on eggshells, and he's just a fucking douchebag, right? So Charlie Kirk gets assassinated, and he's a crazy, wacky liberal, right? He's far left. He's one of these people. He sends out a company-wide email, at least their cluster of stations, a station-wide email that says no one's allowed to talk about Charlie Kirk on the air. It's the biggest story, and this was to a country station. He told country station morning show people that they weren't allowed to talk about Charlie Kirk because he's a crazy lefty, right? And so they did anyway. And he's telling me this story about how he kicked the door in and he was ranting and raving and shit. I told you couldn't talk about that. Imagine being the boss of radio stations telling people they're not allowed to talk about what everybody, literally everybody else is talking about.
Yeah.
How stupid does that make the country show sound? Why aren't they bringing it up? Why are they pretending like it didn't happen? The biggest story, and I don't know how, probably the biggest story since the attempted assassination on Trump, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Literally everybody was talking about, and he put out this email saying you're not allowed to talk about it. Like, that's just, that man should not be in programming. And I thought about it. I'm like, programming a radio station to fit your own personal political ideology. Sounds familiar.
That's why I laughed, because when you first said this really big, you got to walk on eggshells around. We dealt with that, right? I mean, same shit, bro.
Oh, don't talk about the vax. Oh, don't talk about COVID. We were the first people, and I'm looking for audio from it. They hadn't changed the definition of vaccine yet. And I went on the air on our show, and I was like, and I read it, because people were getting sick still, I read, vaccines are supposed to prevent sickness and illness. Then they changed the definition. They took that away. And I talked about that. Don't talk about that.
Yeah.
That's my political idea. In his defense, they were shutting everyone down who said things like that. But still, I can't. You should not be in programming if you're telling people to not talk about it. You look foolish. You look stupid.
Oh, God, I think about back to those days, man. The fucking shit that he had me do. Remember that thing I had to do in the morning for that fucking, what was that podcast?
There was some podcast that was
advertised. It was like all gay dudes, and I had to they would send me the raw audio, and I would have to produce it and put it together and then put it in the system, and it would play during our breaks and oh, it was like a
2-minute podcast commercial. These guys would talk about the dumbest shit.
And they were all gay dudes from L.A.
Yeah.
So dumb, dude.
Remember that time we went to West Hollywood and you fucked me in the bathroom? We can't say fuck on this show. Well, I sucked your cock in the hot tub. Gross. And now with the Kimmel thing, I love that these same people who were offended by jeans.
The Sydney Sweeney thing.
You know, yeah, they were offended by jeans, and but they couldn't they couldn't find any outrage over Charlie Kirk. But now they're outraged over this again now too. Like, oh, geez, free speech is dead. It's got nothing to do with free speech, and I don't want to beat a dead horse. I think you're smart enough to know that it does have nothing to do with free speech. You had free speech. You had free speech for years. I'm old enough to remember when Jimmy Kimmel went on TV and wished all the unvaxxed death.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yes.
He's had plenty of time for free speech. He's said his stuff. He's lied about Trump and made jokes at his own viewers' expense.
Yep.
Wishing death upon people. Oh, free speech is dead. Yeah. You have to be a little... And ABC, I guess insiders over there at the show are pissed off because they should have been aware and edited the monologue. That wasn't live. Mm-hmm. They should have been aware. Take the temperature of the country all around the world. You should have known that, like, well, you probably shouldn't say that right now. And when you out and out lie about the kid being MAGA, I mean, we knew that wasn't true. And he's out there spreading that in front of his tens of followers, tens of viewers. And here's another question. If they wouldn't have announced that Kimmel got fired, would anybody have noticed?
No.
No.
I can't remember the last time I watched that show.
No.
Even
Fuck
fucking...
no. Minuscule ratings.
Even, what's his name? The other one, Jimmy Fallon. When's the last time you watched that?
No, never. People, they say too that they're using this as an excuse because he was bleeding money like Colbert and the ratings suck. So they just like, oh, okay, well, now's a good time. The people were upset because now one of the angles people are using was, well, the FCC shouldn't get involved in that. And I wish they wouldn't have because they didn't really need to. Because now we have to explain away, yeah, the FCC probably shouldn't have been involved in that, but they were, but they didn't need to be because the people had already spoken, which is why, was it Nexstar with, I think, 32 affiliates or whatever?
Yes,
they were the first,
yes.
people to pull the show because they listened to the viewers.
Yeah.
That's all they needed. The people spoke. FCC didn't have to get involved because this was going to happen anyway because they just had enough. Wish death upon me, and now this. Employers, they don't want a beast to walk through their doors.
No. Again, this has nothing to do with your views. This has to do with the fact that you are celebrating an innocent person's murder who believes in America.
If Kimmel had Gutfeld's ratings, if Kimmel would have been bringing in money, you think they would have fired him? Fuck no.
No way.
When it comes to it, it's all about the Benjamins, man. God, I felt stupid saying that. It's all about the money, man. Why would I say all about the Benjamins? Wasn't
because
that a
you
song?
were listening to Diddy last night. That's all about the Benjamins.
Was that his song?
Yeah.
So they'll tell me it's about free fucking speech. If he was making that fucking network money, they would not have fired him.
No.
So go fuck yourself with that.
And again, you talk, like I said yesterday, and I know you don't want to talk about this the whole show, but Rich Davis even said it. I've been in broadcasting a long time. If you want a crash course on free speech, call me. Because anybody can say whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
But there's consequences. Like,
yeah. There are certain things I don't even say on this show. You know?
Well, true.
I hold things back.
Yeah, I know. I do. I know you do.
The same people who are upset that Kimmel got fired, they wanted you fired for pronouns.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Use the right pronouns. They would go hunting people down, finding them at work because they mispronounced someone. But they're pissed at this. Fuck you. Your voices mean nothing. Your names, call me anything you want. Anything that ends in a phobe. Call me a racist, Islamophobe, transphobe. It doesn't matter. You're over. You're done. You're meaningless. You are worthless in this world now. So I hope you enjoyed it. You had a good run. You had a good run with your fucking, trying to tell us what to say, what not to say. Mm-hmm. And what's funny is I've been sitting on this list for a while. Now the liberals have Democrats are advising people to cut out certain woke words because they know that they just backfired.
You have a list, you said?
I do have a list.
I'm going to hear them.
Yeah, it's a new memo published online by left-leaning think tank Third Way. They suggest that politicians scrap these 44 words. Privilege. Stop saying privilege. Stop saying white privilege.
White privilege, yeah.
We're sick of hearing all these fucking words. And they're finally catching up, and they're saying, yeah, maybe we shouldn't browbeat them with things that make no fucking sense. Cultural appropriation.
Oh, God. I hate that fucking yeah.
They suggest that Democrats stop using that word. The unhoused. Yeah, all these gymnastics with fucking language.
Yeah.
They're fucking homeless.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't sound right. They call them the unhoused.
Unhoused.
The unhoused.
Remember we used to call them bums?
But I,
Yeah,
still
look
call,
at that.
I call them bums on the air yesterday. 107.1 The Boss. I forget what the context of it, but I'm like, yeah, usually that's what bums do.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, holy shit.
They're coming to get you, bro.
That's a loud plane. Maybe I should shut the window. So, unhoused, birthing person. You think? You think you should stop using birthing person?
You mean a woman?
Well, yeah. Well, but they would say that because, they believe that men can have fucking babies.
Oh, my God.
Birthing person. Latinx. Those people don't even use that fucking word.
No, they don't.
Justice involved. There's another one. Some of these are just...
Another one, Jillian brings up, I hate when people say unalived.
Yeah, that's to avoid being shadow banned on social media, but it's still just so fucking stupid.
They were killed.
I would never say it. People say corn instead of porn. It's all to get around the algorithms, but I mean, I think that's the only reason they use unalived. No one's going around saying that word, on television, or no Democrat is going around saying unalived, I don't think. Triggering, they say don't use that anymore. Othering, I'm not even sure what othering is. Centering, safe space, holding space, body shaming. Don't say body shame. Finally. Now, I haven't said any of this shit. Did you mute yourself or something, Jay?
No, I'm here. I'm listening to you.
Microaggression.
Wow. Microaggression.
Let's see. Similarly, seminar room language suggests I'm smarter and more concerned about important issues than you, and your kitchen table concerns are small. So under the seminar room language thing, they say that you need to stop saying systems of oppression.
What?
Postmodernism.
So these are all things that the Democrat says that we have to stop using in speeches.
No. These are things that the Democrats have been using to sort of
I see.
browbeat us into behaving the way they want us to behave.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
They want us to accept that fucking men can be women and women can be men. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So these are all words that they use that sounded holier than thou and ridiculous, that even Democrats now are waking up and saying, don't use that word.
Insane.
Explaining away a crime is now also a no-no. Terms that suggest the criminal's the victim, they still do that. I'm so fucking sick of that.
Oh, my God.
The criminal's the victim. What?
There's so many lawsuits, even in local law enforcement, where the criminal is actually suing the law enforcement for hurting them, like taking them down or using force when they broke into somebody's house. Like, what the fuck?
Apparently they were saying involuntary confinement. You're in fucking jail? Is that what you mean? Involuntary confinement? No, you volunteered to commit the crime.
Yeah, you just don't want to be in jail, so that's involuntary.
Incarcerated people, they're finally saying, don't say that. Why they got to fucking flower up all the fucking language? Why are they so afraid of words? Even like janitor. Oh, I'm custodian.
What do you think? Do you think they talk like that in England and shit?
I don't know anything about England other than it's being overrun with Muslims.
Well, this guy does.
And that country is lost. That's the only thing I know about England right now.
This guy
What's
does.
going on?
Look at your screen. Britt Nick is here.
What is that?
That's Britt Nick, bro. He texted me.
Nick.
Representing Texas as we speak, live and direct.
Where did you come from? How the hell are you here?
He sent me a message. He's like, I want to come on and talk about how shitty America is. I mean,
No, you
know.
want to talk about how shitty your country is.
I couldn't possibly say how bad my country is because I'll get taken off air.
Oh, see? Yeah, which just illuminates how shitty your country is.
It really is.
Wait, they really wait.
USA.
Wait a minute. All kidding aside, I don't want you to get in trouble. But if you speak about England bad, they really like censor you like that?
Yeah, don't you read, Jay? The stories
I mean, I do, but I thought it was
fucking day.
I thought it was.
I can get arrested. I could say something here, and probably the feds would turn up outside and cart me off and throw me in prison for 18 months for having sound mind and volume to speak ill of my country.
There are people who've been arrested for silently praying to themselves, just standing out in front of a Planned Parenthood.
Really?
But then, if you're of a different belief, it's fine to do that.
Wait, what?
If you're of a different belief, a different religion, so I'm just trying.
Yes, if you're a Muslim, you can do whatever you want.
As one would say.
Right. They sound the horns for the call to prayer. If you're a fucking Muslim, right? you hear that demonic sound. That demonic sound sounds 5 times a day. What does it sound like actually? Anyway, is that the fucking Muslim call to prayer?
Where my work is, the local vicinity of it was very predominantly East End of London, Cockney things for many years. And of late, they've 5-6 o'clock in the morning, they play it on a big loudspeaker, the call to prayer.
How does that make you feel?
Yeah.
Trump's in the UK. I wish he'd take over.
Wow.
Man, you know what? I could see. It's so not right that you had to sit there and think for 10 seconds before you answered a simple question like, "How does that make you feel?" I
was thinking that.
And I've always said to you, though, Kane, haven't I? Even when we've spoken off air sort of thing about the sort of some of the stuff that on 101, 107, The Boss. You're quite open and quite candid, and that's how the UK used to be many moons ago. But now we're a narrow of a society that you can't have a laugh and a joke with somebody. You can't say something out of term that my forefathers, my parents, my grandparents would say, because for the fear of being sort of arrested or spoken to by the authorities.
What are you? I see a lot of people protesting now and stuff and rallying around Robinson. Tommy Robinson, I think is his name. I mean, What are you doing to fight back? Are you doing anything to fight back, or are you still laying back and just taking this bullshit from your politicians?
It's coming.
It's coming.
You can see it coming. Again, gutter press. They put it down to 150,000 people there the weekend. It was best part of 3 million. No, there's no way that was 150,000 people in that. And then they're saying, oh, there was like 29 arrests and everything else. There wasn't. There was 8. It's actually come out. The Met Police, they've had to, by disclosure of information, they've got the information that there's 8 arrests out of 3 million people marching.
Man,
jeez. You've
got to save the country, and you as people are the only ones who can do it. Do you think that you're taking some energy? Are you watching what's happening here in this country and Donald Trump? Are you using that as inspiration and maybe
absolutely? And I think that is. And then when you've got Tommy Robinson stood in the middle of Trafalgar Square on his stage, and all of a sudden Elon pops up on the screen live from the US, and he's putting his 4 penny in. People are, there is an uprising, but the country is now so diluted. I think it's way beyond the typical human being of the British people fighting back now.
Is there anywhere you can go where there isn't a huge Muslim presence?
Have to be on the south coast. It's a bit like when you go down to Long Island and places like that. I went there the other weekend, took the dog for a walk and had lunch down there, and it took me back to my childhood when I was growing up as a kid. The roads weren't asphalt; there was concrete. The people's, you'd go into a shop and buy something, and people said good morning to you, not oh please don't mug me sort of thing. It's that kind of. It took me back many years, and I thought I could live here.
Yeah, instead of them forcing you to move down there and escape to paradise. They should change the name of that town on a map too to Paradise. Instead of fucking forcing you to escape, you got to take your fucking childhood back. You got to get that shit back right where it belongs.
I'm 50 years old, and I'm there's certain parts of central London that I'm scared to walk around. I'm a 50-year-old white man. I'm a 50-year-old British white man who's a father and a grandfather, and there are certain parts of my city, my country, that I am as a human being scared to walk around.
Why do you think they work so hard to like bury those stories and stick up for the criminals, and why are they so afraid to blame the Muslim? Like, what about that girl? I don't know if it was in England or if it was in Ireland or maybe somewhere like that, but she got in trouble. She was being attacked and she defended herself and her friend with a machete, and she got arrested.
Yeah.
Not the Muslim dude who was trying to attack them. Why do they do that? What do you think is behind it?
It's the way the country, the politicians are running the country. Now my parents are in their late 70s and they live in Scotland. They moved away from the south and moved to Scotland because they wanted a better way of life. They moved up there and again, minding their own business, beautiful little house, and then the local school children started coming round. And they were coming onto their property, they were knocking over their fences, trampling on their gardens. Now, my mother's 70, she's born and bred in the East End of London, she tells it how it is, and she went out there and said, will you basically fuck off of my land, leave me alone, and leave my property alone? 24 hours later, the police turned up and had threatened to arrest her.
Wow.
You don't know how angry I get when I hear stories like that.
Yeah.
And there's nothing, and my anger does nothing for you. But know that we're over here just fucking rooting for you, and we're just as disgusted. We're not just as, because it's happening right in your own backyard. But boy, oh boy, this fucking pisses us off, and it's so fucking wrong. They're doing it on purpose. I mean, obviously it's all replacement theory. They obviously want the takeover. They obviously want the downfall of democracy. That's what they're trying to do to enslave us. So. I mean, it's obvious. There's no other excuse they can use. Like when they're called out on stuff like that, what's their answer? Do they just tiptoe around it, or
tiptoe around it? It's two-tier policing. As an English white man, I will be treated different to a person of a different religion.
How long is it, Nick? How long has it been like that there?
I'm a very strong believer in sort of some of the stuff that Kane and Rick talk about, sort of thing, with the conspiracy stuff. Pre-COVID, they said the country's going to change. There's going to be falling out the sky. There's going to be natural disasters. There's going to be floods and everything else. And they're true to their word. Literally, COVID come along and it was like the Great Reset. Everyone was running around underground doing all these different bits and pieces and everything else. COVID come, everyone had the COVID jabs, and there's people falling over having heart attacks and cancer and bits and pieces. And then since sort of COVID, through the whole, the whole world has come around. Things have just changed, and they have changed for the worse. They have changed for the worse.
It was the first step of tamping everybody fucking down.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
and you know what?
100%.
And it shouldn't it have been a red flag that they were warning you about all that stuff? Well, things are going to change. Well, how do you know? Because we planned it.
I think people listening to your show in the early days, and there were certain bits that you were saying, obviously the different conspiracies and stuff like that. It just, some of the stuff, and it's just like, Christ, that's a tick. Planes falling out, so Black Hawk helicopters crashing into planes in the States just for no apparent reason, sort of thing.
Right.
And then you sit there and listen to some of the stuff of World Trade and all the different bits and pieces, which I fell down a massive rabbit hole with of late. And you read, our lives are controlled from on high. They're trying to push the digital ID card in the UK now, and they're really trying to push for it. So,
which really is kind of.
It's control.
It's control, but it really is kind of, that's the mark of the beast, because it says that in the Bible, the mark of the beast is something you need, otherwise you won't be able to buy, sell, eat, whatever. That's what the digital currency is. That's what that's what that is.
Because they're talking about putting driving licenses on their passports, on your bank card on there. So if you get to a point with, and even with the introduction of massive EV, now I work in the transport industry, and bus driver Tom and I have got a lot in common. But the evolution, the electric bus running around up and down, the electric car running around up and down, you have a misdemeanor, and you go out and do a involved with someone and wreck somebody, bang, they're going to say, well, we're going to switch your car off, we're going to switch your mode of transport off, we're going to switch your passport off.
Right.
They're controlling you. They're controlling you from afar, and it's coming, and everybody's like, oh, no, it is. Wake up and smell the coffee. It is coming.
You've used all your carbon footprint points, so we're turning your car off.
Yeah, you're not allowed to go on vacation for the next 2 years because you've burnt. It's when my government are telling me as an Englishman, you've got to stock up on bottled water and tin supplies because potentially something might be happening.
I think. Do you think that you're a little? I'm glad that it's finally starting to happen there, and people are finally starting to awaken. But
I've got my
we had a little. What's that?
I said I've got my knapsack pack, and the minute it kicks off here, I'm going there.
To the ranch, to Uncle Rick's ranch, cousin Rick's ranch. Yeah, we had a little bit of a head start. I think Trump getting elected really put a pause on it in 2020. You know, because if Hillary had won, this thing would have been fucking fast tracked. I can't imagine how bad it would have been. And then if Kamala would have won, they'd have gotten right back to there because Obama and everything. This has been set in motion for 50 fucking years, but. We're a little ahead of the game than you guys as far as like realizing it and standing up for ourselves and taking our country back, or at least attempting to. But I'm glad that you're finally there. Tommy Robinson's a great example. I mean, wasn't he in jail, and wasn't he the fact that people now, the same people who were like, condemning him and calling him all these names are rallying around him now going, "Oh, I guess he was right."
Yes, no, definitely, 100%. And again, the control of the government, he comes out and makes a speech. They'll turn around, they'll put him in prison. I think there was a point with the rally, the Westminster Council were just at the point they were going to turn around and say you can't actually have the rally because of this X, Y, and Z. And the Met Police turned around and said, no, you've got to let this go, because if you don't let this go, there's going to be trouble. There will be a massive uprising.
Wow, which I saw 2-3 million people. Arrest us all. Go ahead.
Yeah. 150,000, get it right.
Yeah, that's what the press said. I don't know if anybody missed what you said before. The press was reporting their big 3 million people rally and protest as, there was 150,000 people there. Meanwhile, there's drone footage of that. And it extends, to me, it looked like it was the entire fucking center of town.
It really was, and it wasn't sort of, they've taken it and CGI'd it and pieced it all together. Oh, what It's not. It was generally lots of people out there.
Oh, well, fun. Well, what do you do for fun now over there then? I mean, are you still allowed to do shit? Can you still go to the pub and drink without having to worry about something? There you go. What is it? You drinking smashed cider? And what's the other thing with the cartoon on it?
That is fizzy candy drink. It's what my boss loves me. I've worked very hard for him this over. He's disappeared home.
Is that alcohol that you're drinking?
I'm not drinking it now because I'm at work still. But
I was going to say you're in transportation and you're just taking a break drinking that shit.
When you drive a bus like bus driver Tom?
No. I run an engineering facility. I run a workshop. So I've.
Shit. Okay. All right.
Yeah. It's a technical side.
Well, you're not actually driving then. Go ahead. Have a pop.
No.
Take a pop. Let's go. I'll go throw some vodka in my water. Let's go.
Nick, when you coming to the States, are you coming to the States anytime soon? It'll be awesome to hang out with, we'll get together with everybody.
There's a potential plan that I might be in the vicinity of Texas in November time.
Nice.
Oh,
I still have. Wait, the vicinity of where?
Texas.
Oh,
November.
Nice. All right. You're gonna see Rick. Cool.
Thanksgiving.
Oh,
correct.
Really?
Yes.
Awesome. Rick's like fucking probably pissed now because maybe that was a surprise for me. But,
No.
okay.
I don't think we could have pulled that one off that easy. But yeah, no, it's all.
Oh, that'd be cool. Shit, maybe I'll have to come down.
Yeah, that would be.
November, I'll fly over and.
That'd be awesome. I still got to send you the. Oh shit! I still got a couple weeks. I got to send you the Vikings jersey to wear to the. I forgot all about that.
That's fine.
I got to send him because he's going to the Vikings. Are you going to both games or just the one?
Just the one.
The Vikings game in London in like 2 or 3 weeks or something like that.
That's right. They're
That's
playing.
the one.
Yeah. I told him he was going to buy like a cheap ass, stupid fucking Vikings jersey. I'm like, no, I'll send you an authentic one. So I got to. I got them in my closet. I got to send it to you.
Cool. That's
Email me your address again. I'll do it today.
Yeah, that's fine.
KaneNYC@gmail. Cool, man. This was great. I'm glad you popped on, man. Learned a lot.
Nick, you're the
No
best,
problem.
brother.
You got to
keep
us updated on the state of your country.
Yeah.
Peace, brother.
Please,
I hope they don't come knocking.
No, they won't. They'll be going back again. Thanks, guys.
Hello. Were you just on a podcast? Were you just talking about?
we need to have a word with you next week. Get the shackles on. We'll take you down to the Tower of London and behead you.
Behead you. That's coming, but not yet.
Off with his head.
Yeah. Off with his head. How's that? Is that good? Off with his head. Oh, wait, no.
It's not as high as
Ed,
Corey, but
Ed.
it's getting there.
Off with his Ed. Okay, that's enough. See you later.
Later, Nick.
Bye bye.
Oh,
What?
jeez.
That's a good
Very
dude
cool.
right there. Yeah. Hold on, let me kick him out. There we go.
We're working on getting. Okay, now
Gold
he got
Coast.
rid
Yeah,
of
I can't.
himself.
Gold Coast is. She just said she got done with her meeting. She's said, "Come on in." So
All right, cool.
hopefully she'll be coming in. Yeah, You know what? I didn't.
That was a
know,
good conversation with Nick, by the way. I think we
Yeah.
all learned a lot.
I didn't know that it was that bad there. Like,
Yeah.
So, and again, he said it, and you've said it. So the Muslim religion is literally taking over.
The people are taking over, yes, which is what they tried to do here, and they were successful until the border was shut down.
It's crazy because you hear about
It would look over here like it looks over there. It's not just London. I mean, it's all of Europe. There she is. The Mafia member of the week, everybody.
Yay!
Can't hear you.
Hold on.
Unmute. Oh, wait.
Wait, hold on. I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear us.
Wait, hold on. Son of a bitch. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that like that. How the hell do I get this damn thing to work?
I don't know.
Turn your speakers on.
Should I jump out and try again?
Walk.
don't
You
wanna
see the? You see the? Oh, she can't hear, so there's nothing we can do
Yeah.
about
All
it.
right, hold on. I'm going to step out and try back
Yeah.
again.
All right. All right.
Sorry.
All right.
Very cool.
A note.
Click the X. There she goes. Well, that was fun having Melissa
Yeah.
on. I'll have to do that again sometime.
Staten Island Chris, of course. She's cute.
No,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that. She is
No.
cute.
Yeah, she is.
I was surprised because you want to see the post about her at cousin_Rick_. She's fucking jacked.
Yeah, she is. Her shoulders are fucking.
Shoulders are boulders.
She's probably the most jacked woman we have in the Mafia.
Cat's pretty jacked.
I think she's more jacked than Kat.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. They're both jacked. They both look
There
good.
we go. We're gonna start a fight.
Yeah, why do you do that?
Who could do more?
Why you got
pull-ups
to
than
argue
you?
with me? I say something, just let it go. Kyla says she's just so beautiful. I love her. Brooklyn Johnny, she's hot. See, everybody people say it's not just Staten Island Chris.
Yeah, she
That's
is.
actually Staten Island Chris. That was that wasn't even like your normal gross.
Yeah, the normal would have been like, "Wow, I'd like to
That was-
slap my dick across her face."
Yeah, that was actually
Yeah.
a classy compliment.
Yeah.
Boy, them shoulders are so big. She can support some boulders, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know if she's got any boulders. Kyla's jacked. She's in shape. Our mafias, they know how to
they're
take care
on.
of themselves.
Jillian, she's pretty jacked.
Budget comb, she's drop dead gorgeous. There you go. Jillian G, agree, she's gorgeous. We don't have any ugly listeners. That's the thing.
I hear she's.
We're
back.
very
Listen.
picky about that.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes. Can you hear us?
See if I can hear you. But I can't hear you again.
Oh.
Do you have speakers on your
There
computer?
has to be.
Oh, she
Jay,
can
is
hear.
there there's got to be a setting that
The
I am
gear.
just
The gear
missing
down
here,
below.
and I hate to do this to you
Hears.
guys, and I don't want to mess up the show any more than I probably already have. But Jay, if you have some tips, can you text me? Hold on, I'll send you a
You have my number.
because I don't think you remember my phone.
Text me.
Jay,
Me. Yes.
take this part all out of the audio
Yeah,
version
yeah,
of the
of course.
podcast.
Yeah.
Edit when we finally get her working. Go from hey, Melissa's here, and then boom. Okay.
Oh, here she is. Hold on. I'm going to call her right in a second. Hold on.
But did you write down the time this is happening? Make sure you
Yes.
write down the time this is happening. So
Hello.
Hey. All right. Listen to me. There's a gear at the bottom, right?
Yep,
It
got
looks
it.
like a gear. Click the gear.
Got it. Yes, I
And it
know. I
should
get
say-
it. Settings.
It should say input audio and then output audio. You need the output audio to be on whatever your speakers are on your computer or whatever you're using there.
All right, so I've got audio output default.
What does it say it is?
It says it's my Yeti.
Is that what your
Should
computer?
it- Hold on, let me see. Let's try this. How about now?
Can you hear us? Can you hear us here?
Wait, hold on, I gotta put you on mute first. Go
Can
ahead,
you
say
hear us
something.
now?
Wait, I'm hanging up
Can
on
you hear us through the
first.
computer?
No.
All right, log out and log back in.
Maybe just use
All right.
your phone.
Bye.
Bye. All right, we'll try it one more time.
This is crazy, Jay.
I know. So you're still on. Don't say anything racist.
I never do.
That's just you. Don't project. Don't project.
What I'm gonna
seen it.
what I'm gonna do is this. All right. If this doesn't work, you're just gonna come in on the phone. Okay. I'm gonna turn the Bluetooth on. Try it one more time. If not, we'll just have you as if you called in. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Can you hear us, Gold Coast?
Wait, hold on. Yeah, I can.
All right.
Should I not try to come back on?
Yeah, try to come back on one more time. If not, then you will just bring you in as a caller.
Fabulous. All right, let's see if this works.
All right. Can you hear us on the?
All right. Say something now, boys.
Can you hear us? No. Okay.
Let's just do the phone then if we want.
Yeah, do the phone.
Okay. Cool. All right. So call back because once you call back, it'll pick it up as a stereo. Okay. So actually, I'll call you back. All right. Okay.
Well, she's still got to use the link to.
You want her to stay on here, right?
I want her to use the link on her phone,
Yes. Stay.
not
all
the
right.
computer. I
Yes.
want her to try her phone
Oh.
first. Like when I'm on location, you know?
Yes. Gold Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Do this rather than use the phone call. I'm going to send you the link as a text.
Okay.
Use your phone to try to log on to this, so you would be using your phone instead of your computer.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try that. Mafia, we are so sorry for the technical difficulties.
It's my fault. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. All right,
All right,
let's try
cool.
this.
We're gonna hang up and then we're gonna try your phone. I'm gonna send you the link right now. Okay.
You know what's weird is there wouldn't have been an echo if the sound wasn't coming through her computer as well.
It's yeah. I don't know what's right. I agreed. Here, I'm sending her the link now.
I don't know.
There we go. All right, let's try that, and then if not, we'll just do. What she could do is she could just call in. I guess. Last one.
Make sure you remember to edit this because this is.
Yeah. I have it started at 50.
Well, you're going to have to go back and make sure you get it at the right
Yeah,
spot.
I got you.
Pixie. How many Mafia members does it take to help Melissa? What are you doing for your birthday, Gary?
Gary's going out. You going to get drunk? Strip bar? What are you doing? Strip club? Oh, well, he's a dad now, I think. All right. Here we go.
It's working,
Yay.
but boy, I am.
All right, back at.
Hi.
All right, there she
all right,
is.
all right. So time out. I'm going to give you a good pickup.
Sorry for the fuck up. Okay.
So, all right. So you played the Cheers. Wait, just do that again. I'm going to pick it up with.
Hold on. Wait. Let me get there. Hold on.
Ready?
And all right, go ahead.
Our Mafia member of the week, Melissa, is here. Gold Coast M
Yes.
joins the show.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is
Now
such an honor.
I think you're like our fourth or fifth Mafia member of the week, but it wasn't even us that thought of putting the Mafia member of the week on Friday. It was somebody in the Mafia themselves. Hey, it'd be a good idea to get him on. And of course, producer Jay didn't think of that first.
I actually did, but I asked you that. You were like, no, it's chaos.
No, you said put everybody on.
Well, everybody,
Like when
including
you're
the
on
Mafia
by
member of the week.
yourself. No, bullshit. Don't try to
But
rewrite
we've done
history.
that, and it has been chaos, Jay.
Yes.
Come on.
He has
It
all
was
kinds of-
fun. It was fun, but it was certainly chaos.
Well, congratulations. You look beautiful, Melissa.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
Everybody
Yeah, why
in the
are you
Mafia was saying that.
What? What, Jay?
one thing that we noticed from your picture was that you're fucking jacked. What are you?
I
fucking,
am jacked.
Are you? Can you wait? Can you wait? Could you do this for us right now? Can you stand up, back up, and flex real quick? We want to see it live.
Oh my God,
shit.
seriously?
You know what? You got enough spank material.
Oh,
Holy shit. Yeah. Okay. Look at that. Wow. How often do you work out? What's your
Can you walk to the fridge real quick?
Shut up, Jay.
What he say?
No, it doesn't matter.
Turning red. So I do about a 45-minute walk every day, 15 minutes of yoga, boxing 2 to 3 times a week, and then lifting heavy weights another 2 times a week.
Wow. How long have you been doing that? Has this been part of your life for a long time?
I've been an athlete since I was a kid. So
Shit. Athlete. What
then I
else do
just
you do?
fell off for a while because I fucked up my back. And then I work at an orthopedic hospital, so they fixed me up. And
For free. That's some perks right there.
no, not for free, but they've certainly fixed me up, so it helps. But
I get
no,
free
my
bags. I get
was
free
one
bags
of-
of chips at my place of work.
Well, the other thing too is that I have just totally I eat like a beast. So it's not just the working out, it's the eating.
So you like good food or just
Oh yeah.
okay?
Clean
only
as
good food.
clean as hell. I have very high standards on my food. I eat about 150 grams of protein every day.
Wow. I mean, what a shining example of because people get to a certain age and they give up. Oh, I can't get in shape now, or I can't. You know what? It's just going to be what it is from now on. Fuck that. You're doing your future self a favor by the way you're living right now.
Exactly. I want to be independent. My father has Parkinson's, diabetes. He just had a stroke. He's in a wheelchair. And I'm like, fuck that. I am not doing that. It's no one else's responsibility to take care of me but me. And I can make the excuses, but it's like, what excuse wins, right? I want to make sure that I'm independent. I have a granddaughter, as you could see in the picture that Rick posted. It's hard to keep up with her. It's like you have to train to be a ninja to keep up with like a 2-year-old.
shit.
It's crazy.
I don't know if I were you. I don't know if I'd tell people that I'm a grandma. They don't need to know that. Fuck that. Look at you. You don't look like a grandma. Why tell people?
No. I'm proud of it. I'm proud to
I
be a
know.
grandmother.
I'm just goofing around.
What does your daughter look
Let me
like?
ask you, shut up, Jay.
So wait, Jay. So I never had kids. So my first husband died before we could have kids. It's my second husband's son who had a daughter.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, so you're
Makes
not
sense.
Thanks for
really
asking
a
that very weird
grandmother.
question, Jay. But it's
No,
a
sorry.
typical Jay question.
Yes.
Now I feel like
know.
a piece of shit. Your fucking
God.
husband died. You couldn't have kids. I'm a fucking loser.
No.
So-
My current husband is fine, though. He's fine. And he, by the way, because of me, he's lost 30 pounds and his muscle mass has gone up.
Wow.
All right.
That's what cousin Rick and Nuzzin are doing. They've lost about 50 fucking pounds because they're doing it together, and she's cooking and they're eating right, clean and healthy, and it's the weight's falling off. Good for them. Good for you. What's the best thing about being a part of the mafia?
Oh, it's that coming in on the morning. It's like it's everything I look forward to. Like everyone's just nuts, as you guys were saying before, which is kind of fun. But at the same time, I feel like everyone takes really good care of each other, which is unbelievable for a group of people that I haven't met everybody. I mean, I chat with Carrie, Kat sends me these fucking challenges, and I'm like, Kat, seriously, I'm in the middle of a work day. But, it brings me joy when she does it.
She's nuts like you when it comes to the fitness and the things like that. Yeah. And
But you know what?
In a good
Kat
way.
is no fucking joke, though. She is strong as shit.
I know. She pushed me over a couple times at Russ's gigs.
I believe it.
I'm sorry. Were you standing there? I didn't see you. I didn't realize.
Well, it's funny. My husband was a fan of yours before I knew who you were.
Really? Tell me more about that.
Yeah.
So
Well,
he knew you from
gonna
K-Rock.
I was going to ask Gold Coats, how long have you been listening to us?
Well, let her tell the story.
Since
Jesus.
92.3. No, since you guys were on 90. No, actually, no. I found Kane when I was flipping through the channels on, what was it, 102.7?
Oh, yeah. Fresh.
Oh,
You
yeah.
were on
Yeah.
Fresh. Yeah.
But I was like, I cannot stand listening to anyone else on that show, but I'll listen for Kane. So we'd stay on, and my husband was like, is that Kane? And I'm like, yeah, how do you know who he is? And he said he was listening to you since K-Rock days.
Wow, that's fucking awesome.
So we both got to meet you at before Corey's show in the Village.
Yeah.
But we had to step out.
Okay.
But damn, man, you're giant.
Was that your nice way of saying I'm fat?
No, you're tall, man. You're a fucking Viking.
Well, thank you.
Very nice, though. You were so nice to everyone that day. It's incredible how humbling you are for someone who's so famous.
I was hammered. That's why.
I was at the show, too. Do we have anything to say nice about me? I was there, wasn't I?
I didn't meet you because I didn't go to the show.
Oh, that's
I
right. You
just
were at the bar before. I didn't get there in
yes,
time. Yes.
yes, yeah.
All right. So nothing
Well,
nice to
so
say about me. So.
how many? It's weird. It's actually it's awesome for me, and I think for Jay and Corey as well, that just this stupid show has brought together so many people that have become friends.
Mm-hmm.
And that, if it ended tomorrow, at least I would be very happy about that. And I hear that all the time. I get DMs all the time about that, like, if it was for your show and this and that. And so that's really cool. That's my favorite part of the Mafia.
And people from across the world, like Nick is going to see
Yeah.
Rick,
Yeah.
and Stephanie, I believe, is up here, and she's like best friends with Kayla, who's in Florida. I mean, it's just amazing how people have come together.
Have you made a lot of friends that you talk to? I mean, besides Kat, like on a
Carrie.
regular basis, or Carrie?
Carrie, I've
Okay.
actually gone to visit her at her house. Her father
Wow.
was actually an angler where I live. So there's this very weird connection that I would not have known otherwise.
Wow.
Johnny.
Yeah, he
Rick
sent me a
now.
picture of you guys together. Yeah.
Where do you live, Golco? Where are you?
So I'm in Glen Cove.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's funny. I grew up in Brentwood though. So it's the home of MS-13. So
Oh God.
Jesus. That's why you're jacked. You got to fight off the fucking
Oh
fight off the
shit.
fucking
yeah,
criminals.
exactly. It's a survival thing.
You're the only woman who's not afraid to ride public. In fact, you welcome riding public transportation. Try something.
Yeah. You
Oh,
just
I have my weapon. We talked about it before. I've got weaponry when I get on the subway. I don't fuck around. There's no way.
Yeah, they're connected to your body. They're your arms. You just fucking hang there, hold on, and just flex.
That'd be so awesome.
There was a time. It was Keith Millard. He was a Minnesota Viking defensive lineman, and he was acting up. And the cops. He's still famous in Minnesota for this. The cops came to his door. He's like, he yells at him. He goes, "My arms are stronger than your guns."
Yeah.
So he's like challenging him to come in, and so that's what I figure. You're maybe not that strong, maybe not stop a bullet, but you never know.
You don't want to find out.
How many men have you accidentally killed while having sex? You thought you were playing that choking game, and the next
I
thing
don't know.
Next thing you know, they take the last breath.
Yeah, they shit themselves and pissed all over your
No.
mattress, and you're like,
Everyone's
well, what the
lived.
fuck?
Everyone's lived through it.
Are you incontinent? Nope, you're dead.
Everyone. What do you mean? How many are there? Shit.
Well, 54, Jay. It's not like I'm a child.
So how many? Just inquiring minds want to know.
No, I stopped counting after my husband.
Well, fucking Melissa, I gotta wrap the show up. But thanks
Okay,
for coming
yeah.
on, and congratulations for being the Mafia Member of the Week.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks
you.
for
Love
listening.
you guys.
Thank
Really,
you from
really.
the
This
bottom,
is.
the bottom of my heart. Thank you for fucking listening and being a part of our show and
Yep.
spread the word.
Will do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
The best.
That is Melissa, otherwise known as Gold Coast M, at Gold Coast MM, I think, isn't it? Let me see. Let me just double check in case somebody wants to follow her. Got to go to Cousin Rick's page, and I got to read the thing and scroll down. Oh, that's the music for her thing. Yeah, at Gold Coast _MM. There you go. Little
Yes.
news.
And now, from a location unknown for his safety, it's Kane with the Not Quite News.
Chrissy Teigen says Ozempic is a miracle drug that pulled her out of a depression. Yeah, that's because your self-worth and your self-esteem is centered solely around your appearance. Right? How is Ozempic pulling you out of depression? Your identity begins and ends with your reflection. You shallow, kid-diddling demon.
Yeah, because those people are they like you said, their net worth
Yeah.
is based off of what their body looks like. It's fucked up.
Harrison Ford was pissed that he lost at the Emmys. We talked about this pre-show. How does a man who's 80 plus years old still get that upset about a meaningless award? Haven't you learned anything in your life? Awards don't mean anything. You're getting old, but
Yeah.
you're not growing. You're not learning anything. How are you still mad about a fucking award that's going to sit on a shelf? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't, yeah.
He stormed out of the awards because he didn't win. He was up for Best Supporting Actor for his role on some show called Shrinking. I don't know what that is. Livid when he left. People were assuring him that he'd win. Well, you shouldn't have said that. One line, Mark Hamill says he's glad they cut from Star Wars. I'll read you the line. He says he's glad they cut it because as a sentence, it makes sense, he said, but to make it sound like it's an original thought that just occurred to you and deliver it in a spontaneous way is really, really hard. And I'm reading the line. I'm like, no, you can do that. The line is they're approaching the Death Star in the Millennium, right? In the Millennium Falcon. Han wants to turn around. Han Solo. But Luke, this is the line that was cut, says, but we can't turn back. Fear is their greatest defense. I doubt if the actual security there is any greater than it was on Aquila or Sullust. And what there is most likely directed towards a large-scale assault. Now, that was a poor read of that, but I could read that like it was off the top of my head. He's a shitty actor anyway. I'm sorry. Can we break Star Wars down? What a terrible movie. Dumb. Terrible, dumb, ugly, bad acting.
Yeah, so bad.
You know?
So bad.
Looks like and again, they didn't have CGI and shit back then. They did what they could with the models and whatnot. But a math teacher got caught with cocaine at school. She's cool.
You would have liked math and if that was your teacher, huh?
Oh, it'd fucking been easy. 1 + 1 is 2. Middle school math teacher in Louisiana facing charges for bringing cocaine into her school. She showed up to the school in Baton Rouge on Tuesday to do a random drug sweep. They had a canine unit with them. Oh, there you go. I always get nervous when I used to fly with drugs. I'd get nervous if I saw a dog. They're not drug-sniffing dogs. You don't know that. They're bomb-sniffing dogs, but still, you get fucking nervous. And then they can tell when you're nervous because they're trained to look for that shit.
And where did you keep it when you would fly? In that little pocket?
In the
your pants?
watch pocket.
Yeah.
The little pocket of, but that's a pocket watch. That's why that pocket is there.
Yeah.
When everybody used to carry pocket watches.
Yep.
New iPhone is out today. Nearly 90% of us think it's overpriced. Well, duh, it's $800. But if you go with the Pro Max with 2 terabytes of storage, $2,000.
And you know what the difference between the iPhone 16 and the iPhone 17 is?
What?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Same shit.
It's just, it's all about, they've got you trained into thinking that, you're not cool if you don't have the newest and brightest and best.
I think the camera's a little, shaped a little different. Other than that, it's no difference.
I use my phone until they fucking don't work anymore. I've had this for about 5 years. Great. It's fucking Samsung. Jokes.
It's now time for
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Kane and Corey's
really bad jokes.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
I looked so you don't have to. 78-year-old Glenn Close. 78-year-old Glenn Close has a nude scene in her next movie. And she says it was her idea. It's called The Summer Book in case you want to avoid it. At the very least, if you have to go see it, don't see it at one of those eat-in theaters.
How about a 3D theater? That would be nice.
Good Lord. Today is Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Arr.
So I'll get you started. If you're a late night host, you're about to get fired.
You think Jimmy Fallon's next?
No.
There were so many memes out there.
People are saying that, but he's not political. He's just bad.
Yeah.
Jimmy
he's goofy,
he's been
right?
the only late night host, and again, I haven't seen it for a while, but the few clips that I've seen when I do, he's never gone. He tells politic jokes on both sides. He's like the Leno. He's never taken sides, and he's always had a monologue, and he's always tried to be funny and have games and shit. So he doesn't use his show as a soapbox like the other guys. So I think he's probably going to be okay, and I bet he loves it. He's the only one standing. Well, Gutfeld is kicking his ass.
Oh yeah,
Fox.
no doubt.
He was beating all three of them.
Yeah.
Andrew Cuomo has been endorsed by Woody Allen in his bid for New York mayor. Woody Allen. Also endorsing Cuomo, Harvey Weinstein, and that singer with the dead body in the trunk. You got this, Andy. Just don't kill any more grandmas and you'll be fine. Speaking of Jimmy Fallon, it's his birthday. He turns 51 today.
Oh.
Yeah, his day will be filled with laughter at all of his own jokes. I don't know how he's going to spend the day, but if I had to guess, maybe on LinkedIn. No, but we just discussed that he wouldn't lose his job.
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter and Karol G and Justin Bieber will headline Coachella next year. Yeah, but it's always the real star is going to be gonorrhea.
You ever been to a Coachella in
No.
your years? No.
I've had offers. I know a girl who basically runs it, Wendy.
Really?
But yeah, she always says, "Come out this year, come out." But she stopped asking because I never go. I just I have no desire to stand around in the dirt, in the desert for how many days watching shit bands I don't care about.
Yeah, true. Agreed.
He says, "Oh, look at me, look at me, look at me." Ugh, I hate the whole thing. Rebecca Black says gay sex helped her survive touring. Well, now you know why Elton John never stops. That's
good.
enough. We'll put on that one. Why try? Thanks for hanging out today. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, British Nick. Good show. Fun show. We'll see you Monday.
Yes. Later.